here we are again in the town of Duck. The mayor was perfectly pleased with the renovations on his house. I'm perfectly pleased with the renovations on my house, he declared. And then he heard a knock at the door. It was his friend Penquack. Hello, Mayor. I just wanted to tell you that I got a letter. A letter? Yes, my cousin. He just wrote me a letter and he's coming in the town. See? I was just wondering if you could all give him a warm welcome as you did I. The mayor smiled and felt joy in his heart. Of course, Penquack. And so the mayor and Penquack gathered their closest friends to tell them of Penquack's cousin's arrival. He'll be coming in shortly, and please be kind, as you are to me, because he's a bit of an odd duck, as you would say. I agree, Penquack. We will give him the grandest and warmest of welcomes. Anything for your cousin. And so they talked and talked, and we're growing excited. Hooray! 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 Jumping for joy, knowing they have a new friend to play with for a while. The next day, "He's here! He's here!" exclaimed Penquack, seeing his cousin arriving into the town. They didn't know how to respond. Remember, guys, be polite. They tried, but they couldn't help but utter amongst themselves. His eyes, he's different than us. I don't know. And the biggest question among them was, wait, his cousin's a duck, but he isn't? As they were gossiping, Penquack stumbles in, and his cousin too. Hey everyone, my cousin was wondering if there's anything he can do to help out in the town, to be a little useful for you all. Seeing how you welcomed him so nicely, he wanted a kind gesture to their warm, welcoming hearts. However, they did not know how to respond to this new cousin of sorts. They discussed and they pondered, wondering what could he possibly do? What could he do to help out? I don't know, maybe he can help out with some chores, help out around, fix up the place? I'm sure we can find some use for him around town. Let's test him out a bit. What can he do? They tried to find uses for him around the town, but all failed. What do you think, Mayor? Maybe, what about for the homecoming this week? He can judge the Miss Town of Duck contest. All this weight put on the mayor's shoulders. But because of Penquack, he knew better. What do you think, Mayor? He just wants to help out, and the mayor decided, of course he can. He can judge the Miss Town of Duck contest. It was the day of the Miss Town of Duck Festival, the bikini contest. Cousin Duck had a interesting time judging. Josephine Duck didn't know the difference between birthday suit and bathing suit, so she was disqualified. Looking through all the candidates, he chose the best one. Little Cindy Duck. She is the winner, they all declared, because she was the most modestly dressed of them all. Everyone was happy with Cousin's decision. Why, thank you, she said, with a blush in her face. And so everyone celebrated the homecoming week. After that touching and selfless act of choosing inner beauty along with outer beauty, and they accepted him, as they did with their friend Penquack. Congratulations, cousin. You are definitely a great duck. And so we bestow upon you, said the mayor, a trophy. Hooray for the best duck of homecoming week. But it was time for cousin to leave. But where would you go? Wondered Penquack. Who would you be with? What? Why? And that's when there was a girl duck. Cousin Duck found true love. And he and his new gal pal were gonna go off together and live happily ever after. Everyone wished him good luck and goodbye, and hoped to see him again someday. He really is a good cousin there, Penquack. Why, thank you, Matt. and they did hope someday to see him again. That's when Broken Heart Duck waddled by. He sighed. Even he finds true love. Poor fellow. But who knows, maybe he will find his. But that's another story. The